A geometric sequence is a sequence in which each term after the first is obtained by multiplying the preceding term by a fixed non-zero constant. The amount by which we are multiplying each time is called the common ratio R of the sequence. So there's our definition for a geometric sequence. So let's answer some questions related to it. We are going to find the first four terms of the geometric sequence with the given first term a sub 1 and the common ratio R. So first term obviously is going to be a sub 1, so a sub 1 equals 4, easy enough. Now we're going to go to the next term, which is going to be a sub 2, and that is going to be the first term multiplied by the common ratio, 2, which will give us 8. Now third term, a sub 3, is going to be the previous term, which was 8, and multiplied by the common ratio, which is 2, which will give us 16. And finally, a sub 4, which is going to be the previous term, 16, multiplied by the common ratio, which is 2, and that is going to give us 32. So the first four terms are going to be 4, 8, 16, 32, and you can kind of extrapolate from there that each next term is going to be just a multiple, or just to be multiplied by 2. Knowing that, let's jump to the next one. A sub 1 is 3, and the common ratio is negative 2. So again, the first term is 3, easy enough. And now we're going to find the second term, which is going to be the first term multiplied by the common ratio, which is going to give us negative 6. And now the third term is going to be the previous term, negative 6, multiplied by negative 2, which is going to give us a positive 12. And then the fourth term is going to be the previous term multiplied by negative 2, which will give us a negative 24. And we can see here that the signs alternate from one to the other. So it's going to toggle back and forth with each subsequent term. In any case, the first four terms are going to be 3, negative 6, positive 12, negative 24, and so on. As you multiply each term by negative 2, you get the next. But here are the first four terms. Next, we have a sub 1 is 6, with a common ratio being 1/3. It's a fraction, but we're not too worried about it. Very easy to deal with. First term again is going to be 6. Second term is going to be the previous term 6, and we're going to multiply it by 1/3, which is just going to give us 2. Okay. Then the third term is going to be 2, and we're going to multiply it by 1/3 again. This time it's going to give us 2/3. All right, a little bit weird, but you know, it's just what goes. And then the fourth term is going to be 2/3 multiplied by 1/3. I'm going to give myself just a little bit of space here. I'm kind of crunched up on that. So just 2/3 times 1/3, that's going to give us 2/9. So there are the first four terms of this sequence. We're going to have a 6, 2, 2/3, and 2/9 for our first four terms of this sequence. And now we're going to do it one more time. This time we have a sub 1 is 100, and the common ratio R is 1/2. So a sub 1 is 100, easy enough. Second term, it's going to be 100 times 1/2. So half of 100 is just going to be 50. Use that for the third term. We're going to have 50 times 1/2. So half of that is 25. And then finally our fourth term, 25 times 1/2. Half of that is not going to be a nice number. And I'm just going to leave it as a fraction. So I'm going to get 25 halves, or 12.5 if you look at it as a decimal. In any case, the first four terms here, 100, 50, 25, and 25 halves for this question here.